Let's talk for a second. Have you ever felt that you wanted to give love to somebody else? And I mean the best version of yourself, the most pure love. Not obsessive, not possessive, not controlling, not demanding, just pure, beautiful love. So I attempted to do this reading yesterday and it didn't work out the way that I wanted it to. So I'm going to try it again today because I want it to be a self-focused reading, okay? So I don't want to hear about the person that you're in love with. I don't want to hear about the third party. I don't want to hear about nothing except for you, your growth, and where you are, okay? Now, the song that's stuck in my head is a Machine Gun Kelly song, Are We Surprised? But it's the lyric, like, it's like a hook. I don't know if it's a hook or a bridge. I'm not a fucking music producer. But it's the part in the song where he says, I can't hide what I feel about you inside. I give everything up tonight. If I could just have you be mine, yeah. King of Wands. Okay. So, in regards to you and where you are with your self-love journey, okay, that's what we're going to be talking about today, your self-love journey. It is entirely possible that you are in a relationship with somebody or you are working towards a relationship with somebody, right? You could be married, whatever. It doesn't matter. Your self-love journey is specific to you, okay? This is you when no one else is around. Sorry, big old burp confirmation. This is you at your core when no one else is around. And I think that you are finally starting to understand that you have the power. You have the power over yourself, over your traumas, over your emotions, over everything. You're starting to finally get out of your comfort zone and feel truly, madly, deeply. That's annoying. I hate when dumb phrases just pop up in my head like that. You are really genuinely starting to feel truly, at your core, love for yourself. This is something that I know you've been working on for a long fucking time. I can feel it because my collective resonates with where I am on this frequency, and I know that you are just really fucking trying. It's a struggle out here, okay? We're really fucking trying to just take everything that everybody gives us and just transmute it into love for ourselves, right? Okay, 4 of Cups came out with the 10 of Cups. So at one point in time, you were, maybe even most of your life, to be honest, especially if you're resonating with me and my frequency, but you were always in this feeling of wanting but never taking. Like maybe when you were given opportunities or given gifts or something, or given a relationship or presented with something you thought that you wanted, you turned it down because you thought you had to work harder for it, right? There's some kind of work thing embedded in your brain. I'm sure your parents put it in your head, or somebody that, you know, raised you put it in your head, that you needed to work. Like that's all you needed to do. And if you didn't work your fucking ass off and your knuckles weren't bleeding, that you weren't working hard enough, and you didn't fully deserve that thing if you didn't, you know, lose sleep for 6 months trying to work for it, right? So this 10 of Cups came out to say that we're finally on track to creating what it is you want, right? In your heart of hearts, in your fucking molecules, not in your brain, not in your fucking, you know, in your being, in your everyday life, not any of that projection. It's literally at your fucking molecular level, what you want, what you know that you are chasing on your journey for yourself. Okay, remember, we're not talking about people. Damn, I see myself, I look fucking beat, yo. I just woke up, it's my day off. Maybe one day I'll start fucking putting myself together for videos. But anyways, you're not chasing like the same family dynamic that society tells you should be chasing, right? The marriage, the hetero marriage with the 2 kids and the picket fence and the white dog, right? You're not chasing that because you know that never felt right for you. You are simply taking what you have in your world around you and making a family out of it. That could be just you and your kid. That could be just you. That could be like you and your siblings. You could be you and your best friend, like whoever it is that you have around you, and you're making family out of that. You've learned to take the best out of any bad situation and find the beauty and find the light and find the love, because you understand that as important as the darkness is for you and your development, the light and the love is just as important. And as somebody who went through lots of trauma in my early life, I always felt like my darkness made me, and I always felt like I was nothing without my darkness. I was nothing without my pain, and that showed, that reflected very heavily in who I was and my personality and my aura and everything. I feel like I had one person one time tell me I was just a tragedy. He said, it's always a tragedy with you. You're just a tragedy. It's always one tragedy after another. And I really took that to heart, and I was like, well, if that's how people see me, then I guess that's how I'm gonna be. And I really played into that for a long fucking time. And I'm just starting to realize as of like this year that that was an important part of me, and it served its purpose, but I can't stay in that headspace anymore, and it doesn't work for me, and I can't continue to take it with me. That's why I finally started covering up my scars. Like, I didn't want to cover up my scars for a long time because I felt like that's who I was. And I saw that video of Mac Miller that I just posted like maybe 2 videos ago, where he says, like, I used to think that, oh my god, I'm getting choked up. He said, I used to think that I would be so much more interesting and people would like me more if I was depressed and self-destructing, and it's not true. And love is underrated. And that's literally exactly where my head is at right now. Like, Mac has been watching a lot of Mac Miller interviews, and he's been really just speaking to my fucking soul. And right now Spirit's saying it's literally your time. Like, you're taking the wheel in your hands, and you're your wheel, you know what I mean? Not like the wheel of destiny, not like the wheel of fucking all of the fate of the entire humanity. I mean, you're taking you into your own hands, and you're not only taking control by learning self-discipline, you're also taking control by learning to let go. You're learning to release these feelings that no longer serve you, that are low vibrational, such as, you know, possession, obsession, anger, sadness, disappointment, all of these things that you've held on to for way too fucking long, and you're transmuting that into inspiration. You're transmuting that into creation, literally phoenix rising from the ashes. You are creating this absolutely beautiful, abundant world around you, and it's all coming from your inside world, because remember, as within, so without. The reason that I was called to do this reading right now is because I was just talking to somebody about all of this, and I very firmly believe that, you know, whatever is inside of you will show on the outside. If you're somebody who's very spiteful and very angry and very, like, scared, that will show. If you're somebody who casts a lot of fucking hexes and curses and all kinds of stupid shit, and everything that you do is like out of possession and obsession and immaturity, I feel like that shows. I really feel like, especially as witches, our spell work sticks to us, and I feel like you can tell by seeing somebody and just experiencing them. You can tell what's really in their heart. You can tell what it is they're spending their time thinking about, what it is they're working on, what it is they're casting on, things like that. Emperor here with the Chariot at the bottom. This is saying that you're finally taking your life into your own hands. Like, I don't even need to explain that. You're taking your life into your own hands, and you're starting to realize that discipline is just as important as attracting, right? It's not just about attracting all the time, and that's why I have this little Emperor coin over here, is to remind me of that. It's not always about attracting, it's also about building. Sometimes you gotta pull up your boots, you know, what is it? Pull up your bootstraps and do the damn thing. Ace of Swords here. Clarity. This, I literally heard a gust of wind as I picked up this card. This is, it feels like clearing out energy, like opening the windows, but not just opening the windows in your house, opening the windows for you, and like clearing things out internally, like spring cleaning. I've said that a couple times lately. Magician, you're doing fucking amazing for yourself, babe. Look at that star at the bottom. I can't make this shit up. Temperance under the fucking star. Oh my gosh. I can't make this shit up. You're doing great. You're doing great. You're on track to where you need to be mentally, emotionally. If you're vibing with this message, I'm so fucking proud of you. You're doing so great, and I know you don't hear it enough. Go drink some water, get some sunlight,